Hey guys, Cafenator here. We're back with more Natlan videos. Let's get right into it. I hope you guys enjoy.
I see. Thank you so much. The Adventurers Guild has been overwhelmed.
No worries at all. We've always valued the strength of adventurers. Given the current situation, it's vital that we all work together.
Yeah, this is very vital. Although I don't know who you are. Who is Piltis? That's really hard to pronounce.
Since we're facing the same enemies, I'll send you the intel we've collected on the Abyss so far. Then we can take a look at how to coordinate our efforts.
I don't know if you're gonna do much.
Alright. Thank you so much.
And Catherine's just letting it happen. Actually, why is Catherine in it?
Any new commissions?
Thanks for interrupting me, Paimon.
You two have come just in time. I've got some good news. The Pyro Archon has finished assembling her forces and stationed them all across Natlan.
Oh, do we actually gotta fight like some tough enemy now?
Given how the Abyss has ramped up its activities lately, we can no longer afford to act only after receiving news of an invasion.
Oh, so then what are we gonna do? Oh, do we get to attack their bases?
So the Pyro Archon suggested that the Scions of the Canopy and the Adventurers Guild focus on collecting and disseminating intel. That way, we can stay informed of everything that's happening across the land.
Let's go.
Once we receive word of enemy activity, we can notify the nearest camp and the stationed forces can take immediate action. Yes, precisely. This should also allow us to focus on gathering information rather than running around and trying to tackle everything at once.
Okay, let's not run around and tackle everything at once. Let's go like fight enemies.
So please also take a chance to relax, you two. You've been working hard these days, and this will be a good opportunity for some well-deserved rest.
There's no time for rest.
So that's the plan. Whew, we can finally stop and take a break.
Yo. But what do you mean we can't rest? The threat is still here.
Everyone knows that. It's not like Paimon just wanted to lay here and do nothing.
The movements of the Abyss are always unpredictable. There have also been times when it suddenly became more active in the past. The people here generally see it as something like an acute natural disaster.
That's how much you guys are attacked by the Abyss.
Once the disaster is over, everyone will return to their normal lives. We just all hope that day will be sooner rather than later.
You think Catherine just has like 6 other twins? And that's why they all like are in every nation.
Oh, right. Most people have no idea just how bad the situation has gotten in the Night Kingdom.
Oh, there's Kachina.
Oh, hey, Kachina! Are you feeling better now?
Yeah, are you? Or are you still sick from the Abyss? Why isn't she speaking? I heard the Power Archon is gathering warriors to be stationed in the remote areas, so I came here to sign up. Why is she not making sound? Y'all gave a random dude an actual voice, but not Kachina. Okay, let me just read this. Hehe, don't think I haven't heard about all the things that you've been doing with everyone working so hard. I've got to do my part too. Oh, by the way, Shiolone told me she was ordered to forge you an ancient name. She said that she's all set and we can head over there whenever we're ready. Oh, we're getting an ancient name?
Finally get to meet Shilonen, the legendary forger of ancient names. Paimon still can't believe anyone could forge those things.
Yeah, I thought you had to earn them. Seriously, why didn't they just get her voice actor to do something instead of a random? Oh, I guess they're kind of going broke. No, didn't they just buy a power reactor? However, do better. She's also got a pile of commissions on her plate, so you usually have to wait a while before she finishes something. In this case, though, she's completely cleared her schedule just to work with you. She wants to give your name her full attention. Yeah, we should thank her. She wouldn't turn you away, I mean, I hope she wouldn't.
Hey, have some confidence in yourself, Kachina. After all, you're already a victor of the Night Warden Wars.
It wasn't really a war, it was like a 5-minute battle, you know? Nobody should be proud of you. I can't put that option. Why are you screaming silently? I'm second thought, maybe I'll just find a hole in the ground and jump into it and hide for a while. The animal that she's based off does that, I think. Beyond the smoke and mirrors. Let's go. Ba da da. Oh, what animal is that? A cheetah or a leopard? I've already learned a ton of stuff from her. I can vouch that she's really worthy of a hero's name. Bro,
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation.
I thought she'd sound more like upbeat. Oh, look, she's got a little color in her
Wait,
hair.
are you Outlanders?
Yes, we are.
Travelers who just arrived in Natlan not too long ago.
Why is that child so pale in the background? Oh my gosh, it's paler than the travelers. Like, look, I can't zoom in, but if you look, it's like paler than Paimon. But that's actually crazy.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders.
Do you have a thing against Outlanders? Well, we're the strongest, so. Why does she not have a voice? You're saying the Pyro Archon didn't tell you?
No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged herself to the plan, but we need to forge an ancient name to ensure she'd be able to return safe and sound.
Well, first of all, I won't be dying because I'm the strongest. Second of all, why are you being like this? Why you be so mean?
And she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them, but at the time, I thought she was just commenting on my skills.
So you thought she was bullying you?
But I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now.
What? Are the Wild, do they only like people from their nation? Is that why we can't form an ancient name? That's crazy. The Wild are racist.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm used to it, really. I just need a moment to process things.
Yay! So we got our name after all.
Pyro Archon's requests are always difficult to fulfill, and we used to argue a lot. Honestly, it's probably for the better that she didn't bring this up at the time.
What are those? Are those like earbuds? Those like diamonds in her ears?
Anyway, I can't argue with her if she isn't here, and it'd be pointless to take my anger out on someone else.
That's actually really smart. More people should be like you.
Ooh, just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me any less upset. After all, she must have known that forging an ancient name for an Outlander is an impossible task.
Oh, wow. What are those white dots on her legs?
Impossible?
As you probably know, an ancient name is a symbol of a hero's spirit and glory, which grows even richer and numerous generations of successors inherit it.
Yeah, I knew that. So we just gotta get great success. We're really good at success. We defeated everybody.
We forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name.
I've got plenty of deeds under my belt. Don't wear a belt. Why does she not have a voice? Yeah, I saw countless feats recorded in their adventure handbook. I felt like they could do anything.
But they were all performed outside of Natlan, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Then those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in Natlan, as an Outlander, your actions still wouldn't have been recorded by our lands.
Why is it so complicated, bro?
Only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the Wild can be used as a basis for an ancient name. Even the greatest of craftsmen cannot create something out of thin air, you know. That's just how it is.
I'm pretty sure they can.
Seems the Wyeth don't want just anyone to get a name, huh?
Yeah, I guess they don't. But why not us? We're the coolest.
Malika, of all people, should know better than anyone. Yet she's still entrusted the task of forging the ancient name to me.
I thought you were a DJ, to be honest. You're like a, what is it called? Blacksmith.
Whoa, Paimon gets it. Nobody's happy being asked to do the
We do the impossible on the regular. Why do I feel like this has happened before? I think last time Ziolone just ended up running dozens of laps around the hills nearby. How do you run it that fast? Especially in heels. How do you... Actually, most characters run in heels in these games.
Ugh, don't remind me. Let's just focus on how we can pull this off. How to achieve the impossible.
Yeah, the impossible.
You mean you're already willing to accept the task?
Yo, let's go.
Well, what else can I do? What's happened is already done, and it's not like I can outright defy the order of my Archon. If she gave me this order, then she believes the ancient name is an indispensable part of her plan, and that I'll be able to find a way to make it happen.
Dang, the Power Archon kinda isn't good at running a nation. Think about, like, all the people trying to rebel against her.
In other words, the order is an affirmation of my abilities.
No idea what affirmation means. Oh, wait, her, like, eyelashes are rainbows. That's cool.
Whoa, not only has she accepted the task, but now she's looking for silver linings?
Maybe that's just how much she and the Archon trust each other. Weren't Conchina's eyes brown? I could have sworn they were brown. Why are they blue now? And why does she not have a voice? Actually, I say that every time she talks. Yeah, let's see if we can find some special way to pull this off. If we really can't make it work, I'm sure we can still go back and talk to the Power Archon. Right?
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge the traveler's existence and record her heroic deeds.
Yo, let's go record the heroic deeds. Can we just like fight a Wyab? Is that not it?
We heard the voice of a Wyab when we were in the Night Kingdom before. We even had a whole conversation with her.
Do Wyabs have gender? Probably.
If we can talk to her again, maybe we can figure something out together.
Yeah.
Well, every tribe has their own Wyab. How do we know if the one you met is indeed the best one for us to talk to?
Talk to a. Hahaha.
Plus, considering the unprecedented nature of this situation, I have a feeling that the acknowledgement of one Wyab alone would probably not be enough.
We need multiple Wyabs. Multiple. That's crazy. No, that's bonkers. Why is that bracelet so big? Oh my goodness, I didn't even notice that before. How do you walk around with that?
I don't know. That requires a level of knowledge that I do not possess.
Then who possesses that knowledge?
We need to find a consultant who's an expert on all things Night Kingdom Wyab. The first person who comes to mind is Lali at the Masters of the Nightwind, the one we call Granny Eats to Lead.
Oh, we've heard that name before. We used her spirit speaker stone to find Kachina's ancient name. A person who can make something like that must be pretty impressive. I'm not sure she'd be able to help.
But okay, let's help.
Still, she's older now and quite eccentric. It's hard to even book a meeting with her, given that she's constantly holed up in a room and doesn't like to be disturbed. I've heard that to get her help, you have to be extremely patient with her and know how to keep her spirit up.
I hate to break it to you, but
She probably won't be very happy with us. We kind of destroyed her prized possession.
Huh. Why is that? I mean, didn't she already help you before? And you even managed to save Kachina.
yeah, at the cost of her spirit speaker stone being split into two.
I don't know, I forgot her name. I blame the one that I don't like.
Great going, Malika. We're already off to a rocky start here.
It's
In
okay,
that
we got
case,
this.
I guess your only option is to try to emphasize that this is an important order from the Pyro Archon. Hopefully, Seat Lali would still want to show respect to the Archon. I'll also write you a letter on your behalf. If you can find someone to deliver it and mention some good things about you, then that should help too.
Let's ask Kinchi to deliver the letter. He understands the situation is already a familiar face to her.
Sure hopes a Hal won't interrupt when he's talking, though.
Aha is gonna interrupt.
All right, Kanich is a seasoned negotiator. I trust that he'll know the best things to say.
Great, then I'll go contact him right now.
Please just give me a moment to write the letter, and we can meet up near the Statue of the Seven later.
Yeah, why do they call it the Statue of the Seven when it's just one of the 7 members? Yeah, there's gonna be an 8th Archon. Trust, there's gonna be an 8th Archon. I guess. Okay. Let's get right there. Kinchi makes his way over after some time. They didn't give him a voice either. I guess they really spent like all their voice acting budget. They really did. We meet again. Kachina told me everything. I'll deliver the message to the Masters of the Nightwind and convince Sitali to give you a chance. I'll also take this chance to explain what happened to the Spirit Speaker Stone and offer her an apology in person.
Yeah, I'm sorry to put this on you, Kanich. It's just that you're probably the only person who knows how to deal with her.
Why is Kanish so short? Is Giovanni gonna be the only person who's has a voice actor other than Paimon? I mean, I guess I gotta save somewhere. It's alright, we're all working for the sake of the Pyro Archon plan. After all, everyone here understands how dire the situation has become.
Oh, wait, so Kachina and the Traveler also know about the plan?
Yeah, I think so. Because we all saw the hero of the past materialize right before our eyes, and the Mualani said that a ton of knowledge and memory suddenly flooded her brain. Pyro explained everything when we came back from the Night Kingdom, including the reasons behind the appearance of the hero as well as the current state of the Night Kingdom.
Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Shilonen is one of 4 that have already been acknowledged.
Oh, well, then I suppose there's no need to keep any secrets between us. Having companions walk by your side is perhaps the best solace when facing such a bleak reality.
Nothing is bleak in Genshin except their Primo Gem system. Ah! Please give us free 5 stars. I have another piece of intel to share. We've much identified the person who rescued the captain in the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. His name is Orono. Ororon. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, please correct me how to pronounce it. And he also hails from the Masters of the Nightwind. However, he spent most of his life living out in the wilderness by himself, away from the rest of the tribe. Yeah, bro was definitely gooning. That's why his disappearance went unnoticed by the time Shitali finally realized that he was gone. No one heard from him for quite a while.
See, Lolly knows him too?
Oh, Seat Lali, that's how you pronounce it. That's right, Orono was an orphan, raised by the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, and many other kind-hearted people. Sorry guys, I can't read. In his tribe. Still, he's had something of an odd reputation his whole life. Oh, was he like a Sigma? Odd, huh?
Given how the Masters of the Nightwind love to babble about dreams and revelations, they're already a pretty strange bunch to most.
Girl, you cannot be talking. You got the cotton candy swirl for hair.
I've never met Auroron, but if they consider him the odd one, he's got to be pretty far out there.
Oh, it's pronounced Auroron. Okay. That's right, so in that case, Auroron and Shitali actually have quite a bit in common, which is why they get along pretty well.
Makes sense. But Paimon wonders how Seat Lolly could be the first one to notice Auroron's disappearance if she spends the whole day in her room.
It was revealed in a dream. Duh. As of now, we still haven't been able to confirm whether Auroron joined the Fatui voluntarily or if he was coerced. Isn't coerced like peer pressured in? Zitali is probably eager to prove that Auroron hasn't betrayed his people. I plan to use this as leverage when I go to talk with her. Talk to what? Talk to what?
So if I'm following, you mean we'll help her investigate Auroron and the captain's whereabouts?
Yes, if you're all on board with the idea, then it becomes mutually beneficial collaboration rather than just one-sided. Okay, let's do it. It's actually raining. I didn't even know it could rain in Genshin. Oh, this is nice when it's raining. Okay, she's right down here, so let's go talk to her. Oh, Milani got interrupted. Ah, Paimon, stop interrupting me!
Hi, Traveler and Paimon.
Yeah, how's everything going?
I have bad news. Seat Lolly did not reply to our request. Although, I suppose I'm not too surprised.
Huh? You mean she didn't even bother to give Kenichi a response? Guess she really does have quite an ego then.
Yeah, you know what? We don't need her, because we're the strongest.
Yeah, well, she can be also quite eccentric, though she's not to give to people around. Even the Masters of the Night Wind often struggle to work with her. My guess is that she probably has other reasons for not deigning us with a response.
What does deigning mean?
But let's go to the stadium and see if we can meet her there. If we do get a chance to talk to her in person, we can still try to work something out.
Yeah, let's work something out.
It's true.
You already know.
Paimon doesn't see anybody. Seems she's just not gonna show up, huh?
Come on, just sit down.
Well, we tried to be as considerate as we could, but she's under no obligation to help.
No obligation. Wait a minute. Yo, Paimon is always flying. I don't think I've ever seen her not float. Like, ever. In any cutscene. Doesn't she get tired?
That might be true, but this is still a request from the Pyro Archon, right? Shouldn't the subject always answer the call of their Archon?
It's gonna be revealed that she's better than the Archon.
A subject? Well, if you ask me, I'd say we're all more like friends with the Archon.
Friends is crazy work, like diabolical.
Yes, Mawika is our leader, but that doesn't mean there's any kind of tall barrier between us and her.
Oh my gosh, her hair's phasing through each other. Okay, that's kind of bothering
The
me.
only thing is that she often has very high expectations of us.
Yeah, I can tell.
Huh. So even though she's super powerful, it sounds like she's actually pretty down to earth and easy to get along with.
That's one way you could say it. I mean, she's not the worst Archon we've ever met, but she's also not the best.
Unlike that old hag Granny Eatstily, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's famous?
Don't call old people old hags.
You all talk about her like she's some kind of huge deal, but she didn't even bother to reply to our letter. Seriously, if she didn't want to come, she could at least let us know. If that's what aging does.
Wait, is that Jitali?
To get old.
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
Who's there? Who's talking next to Paimon?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right? Come on, relax. I'm sure my bark's worse than my bite.
Huh? See, Lolly.
Oh, that's Seat Lolly.
Wait, you're Seat Lolly? You're Granny Eatstily?
Yes, Granny Eatsley. But emphasis on Eatsley, not Granny.
Why do people call her Granny, and why does she have floating rings above her head? Wait, isn't she supposed to be a support? Yeah, hopefully.
You must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the oldest person in the room. The girl next door who turns out to be a seasoned veteran. The wise sage who looks like a little kid.
Then calling out an actual trope is crazy.
Oh, wipe that look off your face! You've seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age? Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a trick either. See? I'm barely wearing any makeup.
You're wearing a ton of makeup, we can see that.
Did I forget to mention? She's called Granny, but she's actually pretty young. It was an honest mistake. I guess we've just gotten used to it.
Why do people call her Granny?
I'm sorry. So, how old are you actually?
That's gonna be at least 3 digits.
What? How dare you? Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady her age?
Your voice sounds familiar. I wonder who you are.
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you. It's just that your case seems really unique. Oh, Paimon just wanted to apologize, but now she's putting more and more of her foot in her mouth. Really, Paimon just got a little mad since we thought, well, you were gonna leave us out to dry.
chair seat, Lolly. So if you're upset, you can just take it out on me.
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise anyone. There's really no need to take all this so seriously. If anything, I'm gonna feel awkward if we keep this going.
Why is there a heh heh at the end and she's not gonna say it? Ah, now I'm tweaking.
I received Kenichi's letter and was planning to attend this meeting. Since I had already decided to come, I figured there was no need to draft a reply that simply said, understood. Besides, just showing up is the most important part. No?
Yeah, I mean you're talking to us telepathically, so probably.
But, of course, it's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. It certainly was a bit awkward to see that everyone else had arrived before me. At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology. Only to hear you all talking smack about me.
You kind of look like a gotcha character, especially with those like eyes. You look so. That's so like gotcha coded.
Anyway, that's the whole story. Honestly, it's not like I owed you an explanation anyway.
You sound really familiar. Like I feel like I've heard you somewhere. Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
What's with that expression?
Yeah, why are we smiling like
Was
that?
she feeling embarrassed just now?
Probably. She waiting for us to carry the conversation. Everything she's saying sounds like a joke, but I'm not sure if I should laugh. Would it be rude to laugh, or even more rude not to laugh?
Just the night when Cynthia struggled dealing with her. I wonder if the feeling is mutual. She seems to be pretty awkward herself. Everything she does and says seems a little forced.
Anyway, Shilonen, I heard that you require my help in crafting an ancient name.
Why are you so pale?
Correct. The situation isn't like anything we've handled before. Let me in.
Oh, gotta explain the request. Blah blah blah.
Huh, I see. So Mawika has asked you to forge an ancient name for an Outlander. Well, that would be a first.
Dang, our drinks are orange and theirs are green. I think that symbolizes something later on. Actually, Genshin's writing could not possibly be like
You've
that.
also heard all about Auroron. I must say, he's always been a good kid. I can't see him joining the Fatui of his own volition. He must have been coerced somehow.
Well, we'll know once we find him. I mean, Cappuccino is there, and Cappuccino. I'm just saying. If I had the option between working with Cappuccino and working with losers, I choose Cappuccino. All those muscles. Anyways.
That's what I came here to ask you. We'll help bring Auroron back if you help us solve the problems of forging the ancient name. What do you think?
That seems like a fair deal.
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Let me take a good look at you.
Oh, is our ancient name going to be what they refer to us from now on? That's going to be sick. Wow.
Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone transcend the value of gold. Baleful thunder and wrathful waves bring terror to mortal hearts. Yet again and again, you've braved them to find new worlds.
No idea what that means, bro. No idea what that means. No clue. Ah.
A weary yet free soul, even the most verdant leaf in the forest, will pray for your happiness and safe passage.
You look so out of place. I don't know if that's mean or not.
Those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced far more than even most mortals could dream of. You possess the heart of a sincere hero, along with the conviction to lift a torch above your head and walk headlong into the night.
Yeah, that's so good, bro. That's so good. So ancient names are gonna be easy?
Huh? Don't move. There's something here.
Oh, she's gonna find like our inner demon.
What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the traveler gonna be okay?
Shoo!
What was that?
That should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck to your body. No need to worry. I've just cleared out the last of them.
So is that gonna give us like some bonuses or something?
Isn't that kinda like having part of a ghost come back with you?
It's like that, but cooler.
It's nothing as serious as that. If left unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos in your mind, and generally worsen your mood.
Worsen my mood? No, that's crazy. My mood's already worsened, bro. Cause I can't think of anything.
In that case, better to get rid of them.
Yeah, better to get rid of them. So, thank you.
It was nothing.
It was something. Now let's get back to work here. We don't got all day.
Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron back, I'll take you to see the Lord of the Night.
So we gotta like capture him alive? Fine.
The Lord of the Night? But don't we need to talk to the Wyab of the tribe?
There's a lot of name drops here.
Something this important is beyond their jurisdiction. Only the Lord of the Night can decide whether we can grant an ancient name to one who does not hail from our lands.
Oh, so the Lord of the Night's like the ultimate Wyab, or the Wyab king.
The Lord of the Night is an ancient entity that rules over the entire Night Kingdom, constantly borrowing the power of the sacred flame to combat corrosion from the abyss.
I see. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Oh, so you're basically saying it's even more powerful than the Wyab of the tribe. Well, that sort of makes sense, being the Lord of...
Not exactly. It's not so much that one's more powerful than the other. But never mind. It's not important. It would take too much time to explain. Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. The Lord of the Night is currently in a deep slumber, and we can only communicate with its consciousness while in a trance. In other words, in a dream.
So we just gotta sleep? That's easy.
But I will need to prepare a few more things if we are to hold a ceremony to achieve the state of the trance. I'll make a list. Can any of you get everything for me?
Yeah, you already
I
know.
can go. It'll probably be a long list, so better leave it to someone who knows all the local vendors.
Sounds good. Then let's go watch St. Lolly to track down Aurora.
Oh yeah, we gotta track down Auroron. I forgot about that. Let's go do that.
Phew, the Fatui are nothing to scoff at, so please, be careful during your investigation. If you need any help, just come find me.
Yep, we'll be sure to play it.
All right, now it's time for us to catch that brat and bring him back.
I'm not going easy on him. I'm gonna do the full blast.
I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because I decided to swing by Auroron's place to look for clues.
Oh, now I feel kind of bad for making fun of you. I'm just kidding. Wait, you're a cryo? That's crazy. I hate cryos. I'm just kidding. I don't hate cryos, guys.
He has always lived alone, and I found a broken jar in his house. There was also something off about his phlogiston aphids, which I assume is because their keeper has been gone for quite some time.
Yeah, so that jar is something most Genshin players, except me, have in their house, you know, in their room. And that jar was probably filled with a special kind of milk.
And interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house that did not match any of our local weapons. My guess is they were left by Snezhnayan arms.
So Snezhnaya has special spears or weapon tips.
Oh, sounds like the Fatui broke into his house and took him hostage.
Why would they take him hostage?
But why would they kidnap a kid who just spends his days living in the country and raising aphids? He's only in his 20s. What would they want with him?
His 20s is young for you guys. That's crazy.
That's not to say that I believe he's totally innocent, of course. Since he's the only one who was kidnapped out of everyone in Natlan, he must have done something to attract their attention.
Fair point. Wait, wasn't there? Never mind. Fair point.
In any case, we'll get to the bottom of this once we manage to get him back here.
Yeah, something tells me that's gonna fail.
I'm truly sorry to put you two through all this trouble with me. But please help me get him back.
Don't worry, we'll help. We'll help.
You can count on us.
Yeah.
Alright, then let's start by heading to where Auroron was seen last.
Where he was seen last. Okay. Let's go there. But
This is
oh,
the spot.
this is the spot. How did you know?
An eyewitness claimed to have seen Auroron speaking to some Fatui soldiers here.
Okay, let's just go eliminate everyone except Auroron, because we gotta take him alive.
I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with the Fatui.
I don't know. There's a lot of reasons, like cappuccino.
I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him. Or perhaps trying to extract information.
Or maybe he's just an evil dude. I feel like Genshin has so much morally gray characters on the Fatui that it'd actually just be better if they had like an actual evil person.
However, I doubt anyone would believe me, given there are no signs of a fight.
Didn't Kaniche say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kind of weird to see her so frustrated and helpless like this.
Auroron? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in. You could say that everyone had a hand in raising him.
Really? That's so cool.
He learned a lot from us. And once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids, living off of what he harvests from the garden. He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole bags of fresh produce to my place.
That's all there is to him. And he really doesn't sound like a bad person. Then what could he have possibly done?
Oh well, let's keep looking. He can answer all of our questions once we find him.
He's probably not going to answer any of these questions, and he's just going to act all nonchalant.
He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston. We can use that substance to track his movements.
Okay, let's do that.
Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Huh? What trail? Paimon doesn't see anything.
Is
Oh, right. I forgot your eyes don't naturally perceive such things.
Shut up.
Here, give.
Oh, okay. Oh, we're getting the power up. Or eye contacts or glasses. She didn't hand us any. Oh, she's like transferring her energy. What? Whoa.
How about now?
What do you see?
I can see the trail now.
Whoa, Paimon can see it now too.
The energy wasn't even transferred to you, bro.
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you. For a short while, you'll be able to see the phlogiston too.
Wow, you can even share your senses with us? First time Paimon's heard anything like that.
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, it seems the Traveler's senses are a bit stronger than Paimon's. When I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. You're extraordinarily gifted. Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to track down Auroron.
Haha, they said vision. Okay, let's track down Auroron.
Even confusing stuff. This smell of hers is really something.
What was that?
Oh,
What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. Is there any other old hag who is as fluent in the language of the youth as me?
why is she?
But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns, but given the looks on their faces just now,
How old are you?
or perhaps I'm still not
old are you? Just say that. I just think I heard a voice. Wait, but it wasn't with my ears. Was it all in my mind?
See Lolly's voice?
Are you guys speaking telepathically? This happened once, I think. Seems Paimon heard the same voice, but she also looks like she understood what's going on. Let me think. Oh, it must be a side effect of the spell she cast.
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time. Some things are best done with the help of friends.
So we can hear her thoughts through telepathically. Wow, this is amazing. Sounds like this could only happen with Shatali. Let's go.
They appear to be feeling quite confident. Looks like our work will go smoothly.
We can hear what's inside your head, Bo. Yeah, you bet. Just leave it to us. Oh, she can't hear our voices? Okay. Okay, let's go over here and... Oh, wait. I should probably switch.
There's a new camp over there. Yeah, judging by Paimon's experience as a guide, it definitely looks like people set up camp here.
Wait. Let me see.
But what's she gonna find?
Paimon sees a small shape here. Could it be some sort of symbol?
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only someone from our tribe would recognize it. So Auroron was indeed being threatened. We've got to find him. Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. In other words, he was probably under the Fatui's watch. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't have him caught in the crossfire.
Oh, so you are really old, but how old are you?
I've got to be careful, otherwise he'd get hit as well. How annoying. No, I've got to stay calm.
Stay calm, stay composed. I already know, but seriously, how old are you? Cause, are you older than Nebula? Oh, I miss playing as Nebula. He was so cool. It's okay, I'll switch back to him during Shania. Oh shit, we gotta go up here. Why was I walking up there? Bro. Oh yeah, look, I got this little dragon, guys, from the anniversary event. Actually, I don't even know if anyone watches me. Yo, guys, if you watch this video, drop a comment.
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up. I can also smell a mix of elements in the air. Pyro, electro, and some other elements as well.
Why can't you name them? There's like 5 other elements.
Each told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things than us.
Seriously, how old are you?
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me.
Paimon knows what you're saying. This is peak comedy.
There are signs of a struggle here, judging from what's left on the scene. There must have been a fight. But after that, the factions seem to have gone their separate ways. Both of
Do you still remember the
I'm skipping
little
that.
rock we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Auroron wanted to leave another distress signal, but was caught by the Fatui?
Oh, yeah, no, that's not good. Why would you say that? Judging by the distress signal from the Aurora was being led by the Fatui, so given the difference in the numbers, you probably wouldn't have been able to overpower them.
Given there are 2 signals leading from here, we should split up as well.
Yeah, let's split up. Let's split up.
I'll take this direction, and leave the other one to you. Let's meet up again later.
Yeah, okay, let's go look.
Auroron, what the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well. You little brat.
And Traveler, did you hear all of that as well?
Yep.
Once Lolly left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response.
Oh, telepathically doesn't go both ways.
So you were thinking the same thing. Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, then she could probably also hear what we were thinking in our heads. She did say that she was quite adept at this spell, reacted in the past. Huh, maybe we're a special case and can hear her thoughts as a side effect.
Yeah, I mean, probably.
If you think about it, she's really got a lively inner world. It paints quite a different picture from Paimon's first impression of her.
Yeah, you're so mean to people, man. Okay, let's go look around. Oh, these are tracing up for Lashiba, but
Did you find something?
did I? Did I? I found some. The trail completely ends here.
So we can't. That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. Can't make anything of these footprints either. But he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right? You know he wasn't alone. He had all those Fatui with him.
Oh, those Fatui with him. Paimon's right. This is extremely strange. Also, oh, you sound so cold, nonchalant. What voices was that just now? Oh, Paimon disappeared. Oh, we are tweaking. I'm geeked. No, diddy. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. What? Oh. Crap, oh, crap. The Night Kingdom, how did I get here? Aurora.
I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I have no desire to hurt you.
It's
I
Aurora.
apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment. And given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the masters of the Night Wind. Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been searching for.
Okay, your eyes are really cool, but your face is hideous.
Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid you've been brought here by a lie, like a false omen in the lingering smoke. My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
It's the captain?
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Oh,
Be
no.
careful with this traveler. Her soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to her.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom.
Why are you working together? Tell me now!
I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you in person. I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there's little reason for you to blindly follow her plan.
Okay, you're right. We shouldn't blindly follow people. But I don't know if I can trust you. Maybe I have to, you know, gain your trust, or you have to gain my trust.
If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
Understood, man.
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
I don't want to drag an old lady into conflict, but she won't reveal how old she is, so she could be 5 for all I know.
Hey, what happened just now? You suddenly collapsed and stopped
my soul forcibly removed from my body just now. That would explain why I couldn't hear
Hey,
Paimon.
why are you sitting on the ground? Are you okay?
Tell her everything.
Molly! She froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere?
No, I'm just a little lightheaded.
Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken you on this trip with me.
Let's go. If they were truthful, they have reasonable motivations for what they did. But should I trust them? Yes, let's trust Capitano, the captain. Let's trust the captain. I could just share everything with Paimon and Sitali right now, but that means giving up on the lead. I still haven't had much dealings with either the Fatui or the Mesa of the Nightwind. I suppose I'll stay quiet for now and see if I can find anything else.
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so. See, Lolly should be able to, exercise any goat.
Yeah, probably
A
not.
seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond.
Thanks.
In any case, let's take a bit more time to rest.
Yeah, let's rest. Okay, we finished resting.
Need to be
Feeling better yet, Trip?
all right. Let's get. I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this together. Like the wind and the clouds. We either move as one or not at all. But
Yeah.
if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure to fight extra hard when the time comes.
Well, I'm gonna end the video here because we're kind of short on time. I hope you guys liked the video and I hope you enjoy what you've watched. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one.